So tomorrow is the Tatsuro Taira versus Brandon Royval fight night. Today I'm just going to be giving my predictions on this. Probably going to be a bit of a quick one today. But yeah, let's just get straight into it. Alright, so first up we got Clayton Carpenter versus Lucas Rocha. Carpenter has got 7-0 record, and he last fought in February 2023. Rocha has a 17-1 record. I don't know why flipping it says 1-0 there, but yeah, his one loss was by knockout, to be fair. But yeah, he last fought on October 2023, so it's been a long time since both of these guys fought. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Clayton Carpenter to get this done. Next fight is Dan Argueta versus Cody Haddon. Argueta has a 9-2 record. Bit interesting as of recently. He lost his last fight. Then the fight before that he had a no contest, and then the fight before that he had another no contest. So I don't know what's going on with him recently. But yeah, that's a bit dodgy. Next up, Cody Haddon, 7-1 record on a 3-fight win streak. So that's looking good. I think I'm gonna go with Cody Haddon to get this done. He's just been looking better overall recently. It might even end up in a no contest. You never know, knowing Dan Argueta. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Haddon to get this done. Next fight we have is Julia Polastri versus Corey McKenna. Polastri is 12-4. She lost her last fight, but had 2 wins before that. Same with McKenna, lost her last fight and won the 2 before that. 8-3 record. I don't really know anything about these two fighters. I'll just go with Corey McKenna because she's from Wales and you know I'm from England, so UK type thing. Anyway, yeah, Corey McKenna to get this done. Next up we have the UFC saltiest man, Junior Tafa, taking on Sean Sharaf. Yeah, man. If you guys didn't know, in his last fight, Junior Tafa got tapped by Valter Walker, who is Johnny Walker's brother, and he got really salty at the end. Just like slapped Valter Walker at the end because, like, I mean, it was a bit of an unfair stoppage, but I don't know why he was blaming Valter Walker instead of the ref. But anyway, Junior Tafa taking on Sean Sharaf. Junior Tafa 5-3 record, not amazing, is it? But yeah, lost his last 2, one before that. But yeah, Sharaf 4-0. Obviously 4-5 win streak. I'm gonna go with Junior Tafa to get this done. I think he has very good knockout power, and I think he will knock Sharaf out. Next fight, Themba Gorimbo versus Nico Price. Gorimbo 13-4 record. In his last 3, he has won all 3, so that's good. Nico Price 16-7 record. Won his last, and then lost 2 before that. He had some like NPC fight against Alex Morono, dead fight. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Themba Gorimbo to get this done. So yeah, I mean, hopefully he does get it done because I mean, Nico Price is not exactly an amazing fighter, should we say. Next fight, Jonathan Pearce versus Pat Sabatini. Pearce 14-6 record, lost his last 2. He actually lost to Joannis Brito by ninja choke, whatever the hell that means. I don't know what the hell ninja choke is, but I mean, it's fair enough. Joannis Brito is a good fighter. We saw him recently at UFC Paris. He did lose to William Gomez, but we're not here to talk about Joannis Brito. Pat Sabatini 18-5 record. You know, a bit of hit and miss. Loses 1, then wins 1. He lost his last fight to Diego Lopez, so fair enough. But yeah, he does have a lot of his wins via submission, and yeah, I'm gonna go with Pat Sabatini to win this via submission. Next fight we have is CJ Vergara versus Ramazan Temirov. Vergara 12-5, lost his last fight, won before that, but yeah, he did lose his last fight. Temirov is 15-2. He's won his last 3. In fact, not just his last 3. He's on a 9-fight win streak, so that's pretty cool. This is debut within the UFC. So yeah, I think I'll go with Temirov to win this fight. And next up, Abdul Razak Al Hassan versus Josh Fremd. Yeah, this fight got cancelled. So yeah, love for that. I've literally put these 2 on my thumbnail for no reason, but doesn't matter. If this fight was to happen, I would pick Al Hassan, but it's not gonna happen. So that's a bit unfortunate. But yeah, I would have liked to see this happen because I've never actually seen Al Hassan fight before. And I've seen his interviews. His interviews are interesting. So yeah, a bit unfortunate to see, but yeah, his fight got cancelled, so no predicting for this one. Next fight, and look who it is, our good mate Alex Morono, who we were just talking about earlier, having absolutely dead fight against Nico Price. But yeah, Daniel Rodriguez, 17-5 record. He is on a 3-fight losing streak, but to be fair, his last fight he lost to Gastelum, and then before that it was Ian Gary, and then before that it was Neil Magny. So yeah, I mean, I guess I can cut him a little bit of slack because they were 3 very good opponents. Morono lost his loss to Nico Price, as we know, then won before that, and then he lost to Joaquin Buckley, 24-10 record, a bit dodgy. So either I see Morono getting the decision here, or Rodriguez getting a KO, and I will go with Rodriguez by KO. Maybe he can get the decision as well, but yeah, I will go for Rodriguez, and I think he'll knock him out. Next fight, Grant Dawson versus Rafa Garcia. Grant Dawson is 21-2. He won his last one, but he lost before that to Bobby Green. Can't be losing to Bobby Green, bro. Rafa Garcia won his last 2, and then lost before that. I think I'll go with Grant Dawson to win this. He's a good fighter. We've seen quite a bit of him within the UFC, so yeah, I'll go for Grant Dawson to win this. I believe he can win this. Next fight, Chidi Njokwani versus Jared Gooden. Chidi won his last one, but is on a 3-fight losing streak before that. 23-10 record, a bit dodgy. Gooden, 23-9, literally pretty much the exact same record. Won his last one, then lost before that, then won, and very hit and miss fighter. But I will go with Gooden to win this. I think maybe he can knock him out. He is a bit of a heavier fighter than Chidi, so yeah, I'll go with Jared Gooden, maybe by knockout, but yeah, I'll go with Gooden to win this. Next fight, Brad Tavares versus Jun Yong Park. Brad Tavares, 20-9. This guy, we've seen him fight a lot of different people, but yeah, he lost his last, then won, then lost to 2 before that. He's fought DDP, he lost to DDP. He did actually beat Chris Weidman not too long ago, but I mean, that's an old washed up Chris Weidman, so I don't really know if that counts. But yeah, Jun Yong Park, 17-6. He lost his last fight, but before that he had like a 4-fight win streak, so fair enough. South Korean brother. I'll probably go with things that we've seen Brad Tavares fight so many more different like opponents. We've seen him a lot within the UFC. I'll go with Jun Yong Park to win this though. So yeah. And now we have the main event of the evening: Brandon Royval versus Tatsuro Taira. Brandon Royval, big name within the flyweight division, number 1 ranked, I'm pretty sure, within the division. Technically, he probably should deserve a title shot after beating number 2 Brandon Moreno. But I mean, bro, Royval, he's fought Pantoja a few times and he's lost. So there wouldn't be much point to that. Royval, 16-7. He won his last one, lost before that, won 3 before that. He does lose quite a few, as you can see, by 16-7 record. But yeah, establishing him within the division. Then we got Tatsuro Taira, upcoming prospect within the division, 16-0 record from Japan. We don't see many Japanese fighters in the UFC anymore, but yeah, he won his last fight against Alex Perez. So yeah, I think whoever wins this is going to get a title shot. I can't imagine if Royval wins this, what's going to happen, because I don't think he deserves another title shot. I guess he does, but yeah. I think Tatsuro Taira, as we saw in the Alex Perez fight, where he basically Alex Perez had to give up because of injury, that Tatsuro Taira's one of his biggest threats is the submission and the ground game and jiu-jitsu and stuff like that. But we've seen Royval, he's proven his jiu-jitsu. He's got a lot of his wins by submission. I think most of his wins are actually by submission. So yeah, but also we've seen, he can strike. We saw that in his last fight. And obviously over his career within the UFC, as I've said, he's a very established fighter within the UFC. So as much as I would like Tatsuro Taira to win, I do in fact believe that Brandon Royval will get this done. I think just by decision. I don't think there's ever gonna be, maybe a submission. I doubt there'll be a knockout, but yeah, either a submission or just a decision. But yeah, I think Royval will get this done, predominantly using his striking maybe. But yeah, and so yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any predictions, let me know in the comment section down below. And yeah, let me know who you guys are thinking is gonna win in the main event. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Safe.